we've created arrangements of my songs. So I guess it's a form of songwriting together, but we haven't actually written anything original from scratch. But I look forward to doing that in the future and see how it goes.
More cowbell, definitely.
There's always a need for more cowbell. Sorry.
No, it's fine. If anybody doesn't know that,
what are you doing?
That is going to go down as the best question ever because it's like obviously it's like, what are you doing?
I'm asking the questions here.
Yeah.
Okay. In all fairness, though, your name is Bones, and you said we were going to record this in your shed. So like it was fairly ominous when we were coming here, thinking, are we going to is there a freezer with bodies? Are we going to get out alive?
Oh, there's still time to find out.
And now you're bringing up a camera or something to capture your prey right before you dispose of. I don't know what's going on right now.
He's not very good because there was no ransom note either.
That's true. Well, maybe he just realizes we're not worth that much.
I've emailed it already. So.
Okay.
You got the little letters.
Yeah. Where are the magazines?
Yeah.
You're under the couch.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really random.
Oh no,
that was really
totally
mean,
cool.
Actually.
Yeah. So, and that's the beauty about being live is anything can happen, right? So,
really? What are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
So I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna play a couple of the clips from the upcoming album.
Sure.
30-second clips. So we'll start with 6 Feet. Actually, you know what? I'll let you cue it up first, and then we'll play that little snippet of it.
Okay. So 6 Feet Under is a song where I'm talking a lot about, well, it's a reflection on my experiences in the music industry and how oftentimes I feel buried under preconceptions of how people think I should be or who they think I am versus who I actually am. Hence 6 Feet Under. It's obviously a metaphor for feeling.
Right on. So here we go, the little clip, a little teaser of 6 Feet Under.
Back down, no. Had my dreams and I've had nightmares. Everything in the end tells me to keep pushing on, even when it feels I've got no friends. Tear me down and get themselves ahead. They're the ones who will be misled.
All right.
My hair looks better when a fan is blowing. Let's just be honest.
It's like
Bulging biceps.
yeah. like Fabio, right?
There's a goose in my face.
I can't believe it's not butter. Spray.
Oh my god.
Took him.
I think this interview has just gone completely south after my comment. I've ruined everything, haven't I?
But that was a nice little snippet. I mean, and I'm just bummed that we can't hear more. Either way, I liked it because I listened to all these already. Voice in the Morgue on what was it called, the bids.
Sonic Bids.
Thank you, Sonic Bids. So check them out there, and these are pretty cool. And it's one of those things I just want to hear more.
Well, hey, that's good. I hope everybody feels that way, and that will create anticipation and buzz for the big fall release.
Well, teasers are usually the best thing in the world, right? So let's see if we can get this video rolling. This will be on my Facebook fan page, Dr. Bones, Music News, Album Reviews, and Internet Radios. So let's hope this works. So just stand by here, please.
The cat's definitely going to be involved, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because she's the star.
Yeah.
I mean, now she's doing the full Superman sprawl.
In the butts of my face.
Nice,
awesome.
nice.
Just gonna brush my teeth.
Okay, so we're going to do it on the Facebook page because the other one doesn't want to work for some reason. So it's really fantastic. Nope, got a lot of technology. All right, so and we're going to be live in here in just 1 second.
Okay. How's the hair doing anything?
Oh no, yeah. You got a ceiling fan if you want that.
Straight down. Looks like it.
Well, during our photo shoot for our band promos, It was so uncomfortable because, you know, I'm wearing this little bustier and I'm literally, you can't see it in the frame obviously, but I'm holding a fan directly under to blow my hair and I'm bloody freezing because it's blowing all this cold air.
Well, muffin, we'd be on our knees for 2 hours.
That sounds really bad.
Only if you take it that way. Wait, that sounds bad too.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Come on, Joey. Speak up.
I thought you said you wanted to keep this clean for your mother.
She doesn't know I'm doing this.
She probably does. Because
Well, she does know. Bring her in.
Yeah, she likes. Is this Jerry Springer or what?
Yeah.
This is your father.
And my boy Butch, you are not the father. Oh yeah.
What kind of interview is this?
Yeah, you sidetracked.
It's all my fault.
Yeah.
What's new? I'm the singer. I got blamed for everything.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I don't know.
From music to Maury Povich, I don't get it.
Yeah.
So just before we get to the next clip here, you guys have an upcoming show in London, your debut in London, so if you want to talk about that for a minute.
Sure. We're really excited actually to be taking part in the Humane Society's biggest fundraiser of the year. It's called Bark in the Park. So it's a big, you know, dog festival, dog-oriented, agility competitions, demonstrations, that kind of stuff. And then we are one of the live featured bands, so that's really exciting. And that is actually next Sunday, June the 12th, and we are playing at 12 noon. So perfect time to grab yourself something awesome to eat and listen to some rock and roll at Plunkett State.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I can make it out there.
Well, you better make it.
Yeah, I know. I will be there. I promise.
The expectation is now there that you are in attendance.
I promise I will be there.
I will hold you to that.
No, absolutely. You do that.
I know where you live.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, no, you don't, but you're sitting right here. So.
I'm on your couch and I know you're
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, that sounded really threatening, but if anybody saw the size of me, they really wouldn't be.
And the cat that's passed out right now, well, they can see on Facebook.
Yeah.
So.
I'm like, that's the star right there. Freya. She's very, very adorable. Hey, kitty. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about you.
But yeah, she was the star the last time about a year or so ago. I had another band in here, and they've since broken up. But again, cats came down, and of course, Snow just curls up and sound asleep. That's the thing is they don't bother. They like people. She kind of is a little bit picky sometimes. Obviously, right now she's tired as hell. But
well, I guess we've gotten her approval, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh no, she's
winning over cats everywhere. The truth untold.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. But...
Well, speaking of which, where did that name come from?
So we're kind of trying to come up with a good band name, which is never actually an easy thing to do at all. And Jimmy Eat World, for example, they just threw random words into a hat, and all the band members pulled out one, and that's how they came up with the band name. Very, very random. Because coming up with a good band name that has cachet is actually kind of difficult. And
AC/DC was drunk, and they saw it on the back of a vacuum cleaner. It's like, that's awesome. That's us. Done.
Well, as we are kind of, I'm straight edge, right? Like, that's probably not going to work for me so much. I mean, I don't think I can get drunk off of, like, water or...
You're really dehydrated.
Yeah.
I was starting to hallucinate, and then it came to me. Or I was, like, having a tofu coma or something.
Food poisoning or whatever.
I don't know. No, the truth behind The Truth Untold is that, we're trying to come up with a band name, and I was reflecting on what this album really, really represents to me on a personal level, and it's kind of me being at my most vulnerable, speaking of many truths that I never really had the courage to previously discuss. So there are truths that were previously untold in my life. Maybe not a great story, but it at least has meaning, and it makes sense to me. So then I kind of just told the guys, this is the name of the band.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. So
you made me wear this too.
Yeah. You're not going to like that, are you? All right.
Unchanging.
Yeah. So, moving on.
That was in the script.
Yeah.
Guys, stop deviating.
Sorry, the teleprompter's down, right? So,
Yeah. I can't read it anyway.
Yeah.
I hit things for a living.
Yeah. So the next little teaser we're gonna hear is called "Away I Go." So I'll let you cue that up first, and then we'll play a little clip of it.
Okay, so this is one of those torrid romances gone wrong that inspired this one. I won't say who it's about, but it was very, very messy and tragic, and it felt like I kind of had to recoil into my own mind and then back into myself to find myself again after that relationship ended. So that's what inspired that, and I know that many women and men, respectively, have all had tragic romances like that, so I try to write about things that people can relate to.
Right. Well, fair enough. And then at the end of the day, that's what, say, the majority of people want when they listen to music. They want to be able to relate to it somehow.
Absolutely.
You know, it's not not everybody's all about like the top 40 and all the other crap that's on the radio. But that we can go on about that, but we won't. So, but that's the point I'm getting at is that it's very welcoming, and that's a good thing because that's what people want to hear, and it attracts more people to the music. At least I've found, at least the people that I know who like music are more inclined to pick up something and listen to it based on like lyric writing and actually some sort of meaning. Obviously, I mean, they can relate to it, though they can't say, well, that's me, because that's a bunch of crap, because it isn't, because it wasn't about them. But same thing too is it also music is very healing in some cases, and a lot of times that's the best thing is a person can relate to it. They could be going through something traumatic or whatever it may be, and that will help it along. Just because it's since they can lose themselves but still kind of think about what's going on, but kind of piece it together a little bit better.
Yeah, they see a piece of themselves in the song, right?
Right.
It's like it's a narrative of somebody else's life, but it makes sense to their own life as well. And I think that's kind of the power and the beauty of songwriting.
Very true. And moving on to the next thing. When you guys play live, you've played a few shows. Now, have you guys pretty much, I'm trying to think of the best way to put this, when you guys are on stage, you guys kind of know each other has to be all the time and can do things without even thinking about it?
We're still working on that. I mean, it will be a work in progress. I don't think any band ever perfects that. I think that you can always work on becoming the best possible live act that you can be, and
Right.
that only happens with practice. So obviously we look forward to rocking a lot of people's socks and melting their faces and just getting tighter and better and having fun while we're out there, because again, that's another amazing power of music, that you can connect with people through it, and you can completely change their demeanor just from them hearing a song. So let's play Away I Go. I want to share it with you.
Right on. So here we go.
Where I go into the darkness. Where I go, I turn from all this. I cannot cope with love and madness. Where I go, so I don't tell you to go, tell you to.
All right, that was a little clip of Away I Go, and yet another good song. And these teasers are gonna have to do for now. Is the best I can say. What I'm digging it, and I'm hoping everybody else listening to this and seeing us on Facebook right now is digging it, and I will promise I will share that later. And I think it's still going. I can see the reflection, so I can see.
Hello. Hi.
Thank you, LED light. Right, I can see reflecting on the bricks.
I'll take your word.
So I know it's still on. But I'm just curious. Do you guys have anything like special planned for the debut home show, or is it just going to be like a surprise, or you kind of like, oh, we're kind of just going to wing it?
Circus animals, a
Take my shirt off.
ventriloquist. No.
Sock puppets for sure. Yeah.
Definitely sock puppets. I don't know.
Googly
A
eyes.
unicycle. You're gonna play on a unicycle, are you
Sure,
not? Yeah.
with the balancing act.
Juggling. I don't know why I'm saying everything circus related. I have no idea.
That's the greatest circus is.
In terms of debuting in London, obviously, it's a big deal. It's the hometown. We want to do our hometown proud. But I think, in my view, the best rock and roll shows are always the ones where you don't need a lot of frills in order to entertain people. The act should be good enough to compel them with the music that you're playing and the energy you're putting out there. That's my opinion. So we're going to rock and hope that people feel like being rocked that day.
No, fair enough. I was thinking more on the basis of like some like new songs or just like. But
okay.
no, I wasn't necessarily thinking of like bells and whistles, but it's still cool though. Like.
We're actually.